So Phoenix Mecano is here in Frederick, Maryland, and we're part of a multinational that's in Europe and Asia and all over the world. And we manufacture enclosures for a broad variety of customers that are using them for electrical connections or using them for handheld devices, or in some cases tabletop laboratory equipment. A myriad of uses for a bunch of different customers that are all over the U.S. and Canada. The apprenticeship program was a whole new way of doing it, where we've got someone who's interested in manufacturing and interested in learning a specific skill and doesn't necessarily have any of those skills or any bad habits to relearn. And so we could bring them in and kind of take them through a process. He shows up every day with a smile on his face. I think he would live here. He's enthusiastic. He's incredibly good at what he's doing. He's learned so much so quickly. We had a plan that we developed, and he pretty quickly blew away the plan. So we had to figure out, okay, now what are we going to do? How are we going to challenge him even more? Because our expectation was that someone would come in and not have the hands-on skills and not really understand some of the technical aspects. So he's been working in our machining department, and he's been helping to create all of the features that go into an enclosure that either allow parts to be secured inside of it or connections to be made through the walls of the enclosure. Do it. Have a plan. Figure out where you need folks and figure out how you get someone from very little knowledge about what you do to wherever it is you want them to be, whatever it is you want them to know. Because if you don't have a plan, you won't be successful.
I decided to participate in this because I didn't really have a set goal of what I wanted to do after high school. I didn't have a goal or what I wanted to do or how I wanted to get there. So I figured, the worst that could happen is that I don't like it and I could go into a different field of study. So I figured, why not give it a shot, and I liked it. My favorite thing about being an apprentice is that I'm getting paid while I learn. That's pretty cool. It's great to have many mentors because I can take all the knowledge that they give me and I can use it to create my own path with the guidelines that my mentors give me. So I can really take all their knowledge and use it to see what I think is best as far as how I can get a job done or set something up. And it's really interesting to use everybody's information and turn it into my own. I would say to do it, no hesitations, because the worst that can happen is you don't like it and you can go into another field of study, but it's an opportunity of a lifetime to get out into the real world work experience and meet people who have been doing it for a long time. Like here, there's people who have been here for upwards of 20 years, so it's really good to learn from them, and it's a good learning experience whether you pursue the career that you studied in or not. It's a good experience.